Hello, and thank you for watching Ravens Instant Classic Rewind. Today we're going to be going over the Ravens-Redskins game that went into overtime, Instant Classic. We're going to be breaking down the tape and seeing just how the game played out. On this particular play, the Redskins thought they were going to have a nice edge set to the right, but as you'll see, Haloti Ngata had something to say about that.
Here after the completion, they hand it off to the running back.
So now after that great play by Ngata, the Redskins are a passing team, so the defense assumes they're going to be in a passing situation here. So they're manned up. They believe they have the corners to cover these guys. Those guys are all manned up. These guys are manned up. The offense doesn't know what these guys are doing, but you could probably assume at least one's maybe dropping into zone, maybe one's blitzing, maybe one's covering the running back, who knows. What they do know is that Sanders is going to be running a fake slant in to a flag route. And you got Jimmy Smith here covering it. Jimmy Smith gets beat on the play. He goes too far inside, and Sanders gets wide open. But you're going to see right over here on your screen, Jimmy Smith make a great play on the ball, just a couple plays into the first drive the Redskins have to pick it off. We're watching slow motion so you can see it nice and good. Watch the play he makes on the ball there.
Robert Griffin III from the
Let's pause it right here. He's clearly beat. He went too far inside. He's got him beat. He could be all the way gone over here for a touchdown if we have the quarterback here throw a decent ball. He doesn't have anyone in his face. There's no reason why he can't put the ball over the top, right over here, let him run under it. That's not what we see, though. We see him throw a line drive, and Emmanuel Sanders get picked off.
Shotgun, working that left side.
It's great recovery there by the cornerback. That's what we like to see the corners do. After that interception, the Ravens didn't do much with the ball. They threw an interception themselves on the following drive, giving the ball back to the Redskins. On this play, we're going to see a recurring theme during this game. Reed's going to be running a crossing pattern. You have this linebacker blitzing, safety blitzing, just a blitz coming off this edge in general. This DN drops into perfect coverage to cover the slant, but we're going to see Reed here make a great play, dodge a couple tackles, and go for a big game down the field.
Griffin in the shotgun formation, looking to the right.
He makes a great play on that, jumps in front of it. The end, not normally playing zone coverage, should have been able to jump in front of that and pick it off, but a bit clumsy out there.
Right side and throwing, leaps into the air and pulls it in.
This next play, pretty straightforward. Defense doesn't expect a screen coming. RG3 throws a screen.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
There's just no one in the area there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers in front of them, and only 2, maybe 3 defenders that can get in the area.
Setting up screen. With 2 hands, he has it.
Straight downfield blocking by those linemen. After that touchdown on the screen pass, the Ravens are looking to respond. They know they can't let this game get out of hand because they rely on their running game. Now, this is a long play that goes to Rice to the right side. Now, the Redskins make a lot of key mistakes here in their formation. First off, the strength of the line is clearly to the right side. You can see you got the fullback over here, you got the tight end over here, plus your general line. So they have to the on or left of the center 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Where on the right side, to the right of the center, 1, 2, 3, 4. Against 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. So that if that's a one-on-one, your O should win that all day, especially if you have a pulling guard or if this guy's motioning over like he does on the play. So what we see happen is, during the play, this guy's going to squiggle over right here to make the line even more uneven to the right side. So these guys are going to double team this guy. This tight end is a great blocking tight end. He's going to take this guy right on. That leaves him here to go right for the safety. He doesn't even have to bother with these guys. This double team on this guy is going to come and block this guy right out of the play. They now have this whole field open. All you have here is the cornerback. He motions over. He takes that cornerback out. The guys on this side of the play Look how bunched up they are. You got two linebackers bunched up, and you got these two guys bunched up. What are they going to do? They're not going to be able to get to this side in time. Absolutely not. So, watch the play unfold a little bit.
The pistol on this play. Second down.
Just like I said, this double team took that linebacker right out of the play. The center got double teamed for a second, and the guy moved to the second level. He took the other linebacker. We see this guard pull. This guard's going to take out this linebacker trying to stretch the play, which even if he made the play, he's still going to be 10 yards down the field. Fullback motioned over. He's taking the cornerback out of the play. And just look at all this. Look at this hole right here to go through. Or if he wants to take it outside, he can just go up anywhere over here.
10 and the give now.
He takes it outside. Fullback pancakes this guy. Pitta makes a bad block over here. This guy gets loose, but the fullback, because he pancaked him, he's going to go over and take that guy out as well. When you have a tight end, a fullback that can block two players on one play, you got something good.
He's headed right.
Makes a great spin move here, gets around them, and eventually catch up to him. That's a huge gain that could have been avoided just by simple formation management by the defense there. When it comes to the red zone, you got less space to work with. That's when you really got to outcoach the other coach if you want to score touchdowns and not rack up field goals. Down 7, they want to tie it up big time. The Ravens coach knows that the Redskins have been running yellow zones all day with these two safeties dropping straight back deep. How do you beat that? He has gin, or gin, however you want to call it. Just run a simple corner route right to the end zone, and we'll see. Flacco puts a perfect ball in his hand between all the players, and it's a touchdown.
Line for the 7th play of the drive. 1st and 10. Eyeing that left
Great
side.
ball placement right there. Right where it needed to be. Makes a great catch on the sideline. Goes in for a touchdown. We've now started the second quarter. After the Ravens got a touchdown throw from Flacco to Ginn, it's another Redskins turn to try and answer that. Here, you got a simple play here. They want to put one receiver isolated out here and put a trips variant on this side. Ravens say, we think we have the cornerback to just take your man in one-on-one, take that side of the field out. Don't worry about him, and we're going to drop 4 zones on your twins variant. Hope they don't get open. Tight end could leak out here, but we're not too worried about that at this time. We're just trying to avoid the real big plays on this twin side. So you see, play gets going.
Lined up in the backfield. And
Howard Bay is going to run a post route. Not Howard Bay, whoever this receiver is. We don't need to know our opponent's names. We just need to know their capabilities. The safety there, Elam's right on it. He doesn't make the pick, but he makes the play. Strips the ball out of the receiver's hand.
Way with this snap. At it for
Once again, we have the same situation here where they have a twins variant to the left of the left side of the field. One receiver right. We're going to put Webb right on that guy. Trust that he can cover him. And we're going to have this guy covering deep out here. Just in case something goes to the right side, we're going to have 4 defenders in this zone right here, about with this guy maybe sneaking out over here. So we're saying we're taking out this side of the field from you. You're not going to take it. That's where you want to load up guys. You're not going to get it. We trust our line is going to be able to sack or disrupt that quarterback before these guys can come across the field and get to where the open play is. Now, something that killed us all game is we actually have a crossing pattern, a quick crossing pattern here that gets open. And the tight end, which is another dangerous thing on this type of defense that can kill you, does the corner route. Now, those things both got open, but they didn't get open fast enough, as we'll see here.
RG3 has it under center. 2nd and 2.
You got Kitchen here and Nagata, 2 real big, powerful D tackles. Now, what made them get open was, on this particular offensive line call, they doubled both DNs. Now, these are strong, powerful guys. You can't single block them. You double both those DNs, you're going to get pressure up the middle. So they get pressure up the middle. They're a second away from sacking the quarterback. Gets wide open, and he's wide open. Safety may be able to make a play if he's fast enough, but as we'll see, doesn't matter. They get to the quarterback.
We're going to get him this time.
Now 3rd and 19, the offense is probably only trying to stop or is expecting two things here most likely. They're expecting some deep zones with blitzes coming to try and stop them because that's a long way for those routes to hit 19 yards. Or they're expecting everyone to drop into deep zones, which we have here. We have these guys right here just going purples, cut out those routes. And then something you don't see a lot is the middle linebacker dropping deep. He's not going to stop anything here. It doesn't matter if anything's here. You don't want things getting behind this yellow zone in these two areas here in case these guys run something like that, you know, the deep post. Because then what you get is you get a safety here, a safety over here, and this part of the field gets wide open. So you're going to drop this guy here to protect right there. He's slow, it's going to take him a while. By the time a ball is passed or the pass rush is there, the receiver should only be over here. And in this case, we have the perfect defense called as you get two guys running deep and the other two going out routes. And this halfback just leaks out. These routes here, we're not worried about them. There's really only two routes that are going to beat us. It's these two. But as you'll see, they try to go right in this area. And we're going to have this corner almost pick the ball off, run and make the play. This guy take out the receiver, almost get a pick as well. And this guy is going to be right in the area also. So we'll see this break down a little bit.
The offensive line.
See both receivers run just straight. Now, since this linebacker's here, what sometimes you'll see is an inside pass. Well, if he throws an inside pass here, first of all, you got a linebacker laying a hit stick down on your receiver. You don't want that. He could also pick it or injure and make that receiver drop the ball. So you don't want to do that. Now, so what he tries to do is throw it to the outside shoulder here and make him fade that way a bit. But here, you got Jimmy Smith. You're ready with a pick. He's quick on the ball. He sees there's no route here. Before this ball is even thrown, he starts breaking. So you'll see what happens. Ball's thrown. He tries to throw it outside. This safety's coming to make a play and a hit on the ball. And he's got making a play directly on the ball. This ball has no chance of being completed. And you'll see, Jimmy Smith unfortunately drops a pick for the Ravens.
Can they protect their quarterback?
And they force the first punt of the game. Now here's some line play that is exactly what you want out of your team. Here, 3rd and 5. Another trademark of this game was Ravens completing third downs. I think they were around 70 to 80% on third down completions. They have an outside run called on 3rd and 5. The Redskins are trying to force a punt here. Now, this outside play is dangerous for two reasons. One, you don't know if Brown's going to be able to come and make this block before he comes and gets a running back. And two, he's outside. He's playing the 9 gap. He's outside the shoulder of your right tackle here. So your right tackle has to somehow get inside leverage and push him out. That's a difficult thing to do. Most likely what he's going to do is push him out here, and he's going to be able to break off that block around and come make this tackle if this guy doesn't come make it first. So what the Ravens do here is they say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 defenders in the blocks. I have 5 linemen. I think my 5 linemen could beat your 5 defenders. So as you see, calls the audible. And what you want to see here is you want to see these two guys take them out of the play, right? First of all, he has the leverage here, and they're about even up. So you want, if you trust your left guard there, or right guard, you want him to be able to block that guy off. This guy shouldn't even be in the play. He should absolutely be blocked off, right? You want this guy to take him, and really who you're worried about here is this lineman here. You want a double team and a disengage and take this linebacker out, and you should see a big hole right here to run through. So let's see how it plays out.
3rd and 5.
Exactly how we wanted. He's taking him out. He's got great leverage. He's pushing him to the outside of the play. This guy got double teamed. Look how far back he is. And first of all, the double team pushed the linebacker back physically, and then the center broke off, and he's going to block the linebacker right out of the play. As we see, huge hole to run through. And we see Ray Rice hit it.
Handoff to Ray Rice.
Fall forward. Ray Rice is injured. That's not good. Here's another big inside run the Ravens get off on the Redskins. You see here, these guys are playing the outside run. They don't want the outside run, which has been killing them up in this game, to get them. But, again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take that equation all day. You want, again, you want this guy double teamed. This guy you don't even really have to worry about, but you're probably going to get this guy double teamed, which will cut him off from the play. You get those, and then if he can't disengage and hit that guy right there, you got your fullback running through the hole for the running back, taking any loose trash along with him. So we'll see this play break. And the play works exactly how we like. Wide open. For whatever reason, Pierce decides to cut this in, thinking he's going to get pushed out, but he doesn't get pushed out as far as he thinks he does. And what happens is, Pierce just has to run over whoever he does. And he runs over his fullback
on the handoff
for a nice gain right after Ray Rice was injured 2 plays later. Very simple route combination on this play. The Redskins have been playing all zone up to this point. Idea here is you're going to be running 3 guys right in the same area. You want to draw the zones away. You figure there's only going to be 2 or 3 guys here playing zone if you include this guy, who Simpson should just draw away until this guy comes to pick up here. So he gets drawn away. Either Thompson's going to draw one away or Brown's going to draw one away. Now, if someone follows Brown and someone follows Thompson, Pitta's going to be wide open. If they follow Brown, Simpson, and they jump on Pitta, then Thompson should be wide open. Zone, you just can't cover those 3 guys in a small area. And as we see, it works. Both zones are just, these guys just trip over each other. And he's wide open. He's not going to be open because he's going to be running into those guys. But this guy's running away. And we see the jam here, taking this guy out. Ball's thrown. Should be a nice completion for 3rd down.
Looking for an open
But he drops the ball.
Right.
And the Ravens are forced to take a field goal, as you see here.
Punishing tacklers. Make those
6 minutes left in the second. Ravens are up 10-7. Now here we have a play where the Ravens can adjust their formation in time. What you want is, you want these 2 guys here and here. You want to play the strength. You don't want, you at least want one of them over there. You don't want to play the weak side when you got 3 linebackers over here. Because if he runs a sweep, he can be gone. They have numbers on that side. Now, they do run a sweep, right? And luckily, what they want here is this guy's not even going to bother with this end. This guy's going to pull, and he's the one blocking this end out. Now, the end makes a great play. He has good acceleration, and he gets the running back basically at the point of handoff. Doesn't matter. Helu has a hell of a run. He breaks the tackle. The linebacker scrape. He makes a play. Doesn't matter. The other linebacker scrapes. Makes a play. Doesn't matter. Helu just goes off, breaks a bunch of tackles, and you'll see.
They've got a first down now after that catch.
Great play here. Got to the point of the handoff pretty much. But doesn't matter. Somehow it doesn't even tackle him. He just runs by him. This linebacker scrapes over quite a distance to get there in time.
Hand at the foot.
Doesn't matter. This guy, for some reason, gets sucked into this block here. He doesn't make the tackle.
Running to his right.
He just runs free until eventually safety comes and makes the play. After that nice run by Helu, the Redskins are in the red zone. And here's a situation where the blitz saves a touchdown. You don't always blitz to get a free man running because you'd have to blitz 6 or 7 guys all the time. If you believe in your D-line, you just want to blitz to create as much one-on-one possibilities for your D-line to make a play. Here we don't get the sack, but we see a one-on-one here with the linebacker blitzing. 2v2, or 2v1, a double team on my D-tackle. Another 1v1 here. If you can get 1v1s consistently for your D-ends, if they're good, they'll make plays for you. Here, this guy's flat-footed. Now, again, he's in that yellow zone. You got that middle linebacker in the yellow zone. If he's in that blue zone, he'd be here to make the play, probably. But he's in the yellow zone because you don't want to give up these short slants either. So we see this guy's going to get open because Ferguson focuses on this wide receiver there. So we'll see it unfolds a little bit. See Ferguson slides over. Linebacker, for whatever reason, I guess he's sliding to try and pick up this, thinking that he's got safety help over here, which he doesn't. So this guy's got an open path to the end zone. He sees it. He's about to throw it. Touchdown. They're about to go up. but the end has something to say about that. Doesn't get the sack, but he
He'll throw
disrupts
it
the
over
pass.
the middle.
And that's a great play right
After
there. Ravens here are trying not to give up a touchdown. They want to just keep the ball game tied while they get the ball back, hopefully, with 2 minutes around to go. That's why they can try and take the lead, not try and tie the game up again. So here we got a blitzer coming off the edge, the hip of the end there. But quick throws beat blitzes. We see a quick blitz here. Dumerville, though, lays a nice hit and injures.
the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
We'll see. See, here's how you clear out the zone. This guy's running straight up. This guy goes with him. If he wasn't running that route, this guy would be right about here, and he'd be running right into a linebacker. Instead, this guy clears him out. Simple route combinations. This guy gets the open slant. Catches it.
Griffin's back in shotgun formation.
And he's out for a couple plays at least. 3rd and 3 now. Big play for the Redskins. They want to take the lead here and not have to settle for a field goal. The Ravens play it aggressive. They have the receivers getting jammed up. And what they're going to do here is they're sending these 2 guys off the edge. And they're sending all those linemen too. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people coming on a blitz. You expect to get a hit before these receivers can get off the jam, or before this guy can get open somehow. So we see a breakdown. This guy was faking the blitz. They audible out. He breaks out expecting a slant to here, or maybe just a quick curl to the tight end. Now, when at the snap of the ball, this is important, he fakes to come. He comes forward a step. That isolates this lineman here. So he's not sliding or double teaming anyone. What this does is now we have an extra blitzer coming. This guy's not off the line. This guy's not off the line yet. See what happens in a second. They're still getting hit, right? If they weren't getting jammed, they'd be on their route now. So now, what do you see here? You got this guy coming, this guy coming, this guy coming, this guy coming, all occupying a blitzer. He's wide open here to come in for the sack. Because we see him slide to take the other guy. He slides to the outside to protect the outside, and this guy comes right on the inside. The second he got free, the second guy this got free, it was too late. Dumerville is already there for the sack. Or the almost sack. So they settle for the field goal. The Redskins just tied it up. The Ravens have gotten a first down or 2 on this drive, and they're looking to score before the half ends. So now, as you see, let this go. They motion Ginover
the wide receiver shifting
to the right side of the field. Now, once you see that, let's rewind it a second here.
Receiver.
Before he gets over, you see a problem here. This linebacker is on the weak side of the play, on the weak side of the tight end, the center here. This guy's playing, good outside contain, being off the hip of the tackle so far. But again, strong side, right? You got a fullback here. You got the line there, and no personnel when you're playing defense. He played tight end in college. This man has around 80 run block. He can come in and he can take that guy out of the play. He can seal this edge, no problem. So as long as he makes his seal, which would be tough, but still you got this guy to take care of him also. They really have no one to come and make this play other than this safety, unless of course this guy has bizarre speed and he can get to this edge real quick. So as soon as this guy comes, all they're doing is they're making this side easier to run on. Talked about that tight end. He takes that guy right out of the play. Sealed. The left tackle, he doesn't seal, but he gets enough of a push upfield that he's not even in the play. Now you got this fullback or tight end in this situation pulling with no one to block until they get to this safety all the way up the field. And we'll see the play go for big yardage. See? There you go. Pulled for him, takes him out of the play, and he runs for a nice big gain. This is a good defense played by the Redskins here, although might be some legal safety movement there. We're not going to get into that. What you see here is the original play was a stretch. Now, it's hard going to be a stretch when you got, this is a good D end here. He could beat this guy or at least push him upfield. Then you got this guy coming here, and you got a free safety off the edge there. That stretch play, you got 3 guys against 2. Not to mention this linebacker isn't too far out. Ravens audible out of this stretch, and they just say, fine, you want to stack the box? We'll still run right on you. As we'll see the play unfold. Audible into the gut. Pierce.
2nd and 7.
And they just run it for a pretty good game. Good shifting through traffic there. Now you got 3rd and 2. They just hand the ball off to Rice. And they just have arrogance in the running game, and they just run it down the throat here.
They feed him the ball again.
Fullback seals off good in the hole. And now, here you go here. Here's a bad example. You're afraid of the quarterback dive or the fullback dive or the halfback dive. That's great. What are these guys doing on any other play, though? You got these guys that might be okay against the run. You got these guys still right over here. I mean, you just gave me this here. Look at this. Look at the edge you can get here. Look at that. This should be wide open. You got to spread out either those linebackers or those linemen, because this is just not a good look. Why would I ever run it up the middle? Obviously, I'm going to audible into something else, which I do.
Here on the goal line.
I mean, look at that hole. They just seal, wide open. You got to have a balanced defense, or people are going to take advantage of it. Now, the Ravens got the ball to start the second half, up 7 points. They really want to capitalize on this drive and put a 2-score lead between them and the Redskins. They have the opportunity on this drive. Simpson trips up, though. You'll see.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half.
Simpson gets open.
Easy.
Jukes that tackler. This tackle misses him, and then he's going to break this tackle here.
Catch there. No.
That's a touchdown right there. What is this guy doing? Runs right in his way, trips him up, slows him down, and he gets caught from behind. He was gone. That was an 80-yard touchdown, if I've ever seen one. Trips up. That guy gets up off the ground and makes a tackle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Next play, very next play, Ravens make a grave mistake. You never want to give up the lead this quickly. Simpson here, running a simple comeback route. This receiver's just ballsy, because if Simpson was running a fade route, this is a touchdown. You'll see. He just stands his ground. Second he backs up, ball gets thrown, thinking he's going to turn and run with the receiver. Nope, he plays the ball, crashes down.
Once again on
Pick
this
6.
D'Angelo
Ravens fan
with the
everywhere ask, why did we release Flacco if this Bradford guy's going to be throwing pick 6s? Well, you were 1-15 last year. I wouldn't complain about being competitive again. Okay, Ravens fans, just shut up. Next drive after that pick 6, Ravens have gotten a couple plays. They've gotten a first down. They got 15 yards so far. So let's let this play break down a little bit here. Hikes the ball.
They better hurry to get the snap.
And before the running back even has the ball, what does he see? This guy's getting blocked pretty well. This guy's coming to crash. And both linebackers scraped left. Nobody is playing outside contain. Why this safety would break so fast, and why this linebacker would let himself get blocked out and not try and cover this hole, I don't know. Linebackers, they just got no gap responsibility. So he sees it. He's supposed to be going here, but you got an open guy right there, unblocked, coming to make the play in the hole. You don't want to go anywhere near over here. He sees it. Immediate cutback. Look at that. Not only is this block good, but it's exactly where you want it to be. He's sealing off the edge, sealing it off. He's not going to be able to get this hole in time. It's huge. And look who's trying to turn around now because he realizes, oops.
Is going to secure
And he disengages off this block, and he takes that guy out.
the handoff to the right.
That's what you want to see a tight end do.
some
He not only does he take him out, he lays him out. So not only has he blocked one, two, now he's going to block a third guy. Look at this. Boom. Gone. MVP of that play is Pitta right there.
Baltimore.
That is not the running back. That is all Pitta. Very next play on this drive for the Redskins.
Offense lines up here.
Or, I'm sorry, third down. So they've gone 2 plays. Only gotten 2 yards. Big third down here. If they're up, halfway through the third, up 7. He calls hike. You see here, Finnegan's trying to run up to press him. Calls hike before he can actually get there in time. So immediately he's backpedaling because his momentum's going forward.
Griffin the
So
third
he's
from
got
the
to start backpedaling. Turns around. Ball's thrown. Open. Finnegan tries to make the strip. Doesn't get it. He breaks out of the tackle. He's a big, strong man there. Eventually gets tackled, though, and that's a big gain for the Redskins on third down. Another big play here for the Redskins. As you can see, the Ravens are going for the quarterback. They know they don't want to give up a touchdown. Sack here would make it 3rd and 15 plus. That would be a big play. They want to get that. They want to get that sack. So they're coming on the edge. They're a little late on the blitz, and we'll see a similar play of that in the first or second play of the game. Got picked off for the Redskins. Goes for big yardage. You're going to see Reed here, tight end, beat Ferguson bad on a man route and get to the corner.
Morris lined up in the backfield.
Ferguson's playing, come at him, backs up, thinks he's going to be running a streak, goes in for the corner route, wide open.
He's got the grab.
Harvey,
got the
fast linebacker,
21 yards.
A lot of time in the red zone, things happen real quick. You just kind of got to guess. There's a case of the user defender here taking a bad guess. The blitz is coming, big blitz, right? He sees I'm using this guy. I got man-to-man on here, user defense, because if he was blocking, I was coming.
For the 7.
He makes that step left. I expect he's just kind of fading out to the left side. I try and jump the route, thinking he's going to pass there. And, and I get juked. He goes in. Now, if I would have covered that, he probably wouldn't have thrown it. This guy probably gets a sack if he doesn't see this guy running open. Even if he did see this guy running open, this guy might have had something to say about that. But, nope. Touchdown. We got a tie game. 4 minutes left in the third. We got a good game going on here. Now, here's a situation where in the game, the Ravens had over 300 yards rushing. So, the Redskins just doing their best to send plays to stop the run. They're playing the run almost consistently. So, here are plays where, you got linebackers all over the place.
That left side.
He was open, but he drops it.
Ball's going to be incomplete.
Let's watch that again.
2nd down and 6.
And other times, Ravens fans are saying, why did you lose Flacco? He's got him beat. He's got to step on him. He's got to throw that farther out. He's got to run and stop and jump where you just want to run under it. Bad throw, but Bradford, and he drops it. There's another situation where if you're playing zone, you shouldn't be able to cover all 3 of these routes. You see, they're actually playing man with 2 deep. But this is a man beater right here. That's big number 88 right there going. Number 2 pick in the draft. He clears the safety out. So it's just one-on-one. The same play I got beat on a couple times this game. We see him get wide open. I'm not even sure what this guy was doing. He just got completely juked out. Safety tries to come up, make a play. Oh, that's Brown. That's not 88. My mistake. That's 88 there. Big man. Brown pretty big himself. 6'4", makes the catch. First catch of the game. Now you may look at this tape and say, "Oh my God, the Ravens just run outside all game." No, it's just the plays that went for big yards were that. I normally run inside here. But as you see, he's off. He's not on the line, right? He's off it. That's a seal right there, right? When he comes in on this double team and he pushes, that's all going to get sealed back. All you're going to have is a safety here to make the play. Again, you got to get guys outside. You want somebody outside, whether it's a corner, play nickel, 5-2 maybe, something. You want to be outside here. A lot of formation, a lot of three safety formations are going to put a safety right here. See, where this guy's playing, that's exactly what you need. But he's playing on the man. I'll let this man go free just to secure the edge on those outside runs. As we see, play gets called.
Pistol on this play.
And we'll see Pitta be MVP here again.
1st and 10.
Pitta makes a double team with them. They seal off the scraping linebackers. And Pitta's going for that safety once again.
Pierce is handed the football. Has
He
the
gets the
first
block.
down. Now looking for more.
Enough of it.
After
And
that
there you go, another long run. Now, here's a play where I was in a run, and what did I see? I saw no safe. I saw this safety right here, creeping up, creeping up, creeping up. What's he probably doing if he's creeping up? He's blitzing. I figure right here is one-on-one. This man is a Calvin Johnson clone. I tell him, go run your streak. I audible into the streak, one-on-one. He's 6'6", he's big, he's strong, he can jump. I figure I'll win that jump ball in the end zone. To my surprise, though, corner and safety blitz. There's nothing. So as soon as I see that, I know just get it off as quick as possible on the play action. I whip it to him. Somehow that guy gets there in time.
left. The reception.
I break the tackle. This guy somehow also gets there in time.
Wide
Try and
open.
go for it. Oh, all 260 pounds. Doesn't get in.
Hall
He gets
makes
stopped on
the
the
hit.
1-yard line. Not an issue, though. See here, look at that. About that, they were in the proper defense. They were spread out. They had edges cleared out. Linebackers could have scraped. This guy could have broke. But they're just putting themselves in a tombstone right here. That's what they're doing. They're putting themselves in a tombstone. So all I do, I'll go the outside run. That just gets shoved. Now, this guy could always make the play if he beats it. So that's just a one-on-one chance play. He gets taken out of the play. Pitta could have taken him, though, also, if Pitta didn't have to take up somebody here and seal it. So there he goes.
He gets the toss.
Just wide open. Here's a play here. Great play by Finnegan. Now, keep in mind here, you haven't been watching the whole game, but there's been good pressure up the middle. There's been good pressure off the edge. There's only been one sack. There's only one sack the whole game. But RG3 is getting hit. He's feeling the heat. He knows he needs to get balls off quick. He's down 7 with 2 minutes to go in the third. Again, like that earlier. He's got trips variant here. So he's running 3 to 2 on this side. These two don't worry me. This isn't the exact defense I ran. I sent another guy in a zone here, over here. So what I did again was, I did those 4 zones again. So I just kind of locked this up with zones. So if these 3 guys are all running, similar routes, they should never be open. These guys, maybe. And I'm blitzing. So usually you have 3 receivers, you're going to run some deep routes. I want to get to your quarterback before you can get a pass off. Somebody gets open. So you see it break down here.
He's going to get set in the slot.
See, I added that purple zone
1st
over
and
there.
10.
So that's 4 on 3 receivers. He thinks this guy is open. Finnegan makes a great play on the ball. Doesn't intercept it like I would like,
Left.
but he knocks it.
Reaches in, and that pass is in.
So now we got second
Reads
down
in the
coming
slot.
up here.
Reads
So
in
now we
the
got
slot.
second down coming here. I don't expect the run. I'm clearly not in a terrible formation for the run. Obviously, this is the strong side, but I know a lot of times people like to do the counter, the shotgun, counter the outside. So this dude's, he's a big hitter. I got him to come off the edge. And if you do want to run it this way, I don't have the greatest defense, but I do have, these 2 guys who can hopefully get off a block. This guy coming down, and this guy scraping. They should be able to steal this, but, I'm playing the pass here. He decides to run it here.
Receiver role for
to
this
sweep.
upcoming.
And, he's got it. He could be gone if this guy doesn't come off here. Luckily, though,
Now, the give to the
my lineman comes off great. See, he's got that. He could be gone for a touchdown, maybe.
right side.
My lineman
And
comes
that's
up,
a gain.
dives, and gets him. Great play by that guy right there. Caponelli, rookie. Big Italian man. Great play. So now here's a play. Big third down. I actually wasn't able to get into the defense I wanted. I'm a little nervous about this. He, winding down the third. I'm up a touchdown. If I get the ball back and I can score again, that means trouble for the Redskins. So they really want to convert this third here. He throws
Working that
the
left
ball. And Finnegan just makes a great play along with Elam.
side.
to hit and knock that ball out. He had a tight window there. He didn't quite make it in time, and he made him suffer for throwing that ball a little late. Here, third quarter's about to end. Game's winding down here. Up 7, the Ravens are. They just want to run some clock and get another score to go up 2. As you see here, you know, we've been running a lot all game. They're in a pretty good defense to stop the outside run. This guy, perfect position. That's where you want, if you got an extra cornerback or linebacker or safety, and you're trying to stop the outside run, I mean, yes, you're leaving this open. You are leaving that open. But the outside run's been killing them all day. Here, you know, you see, this guy can come up, make a play before this guy can probably block him. You never know. I mean, if I was trying to swing it all the way out, he might get loose. And then you got, you know, you got a triangle. Triangles are strong, you know. I always try and have triangles on defense as well. You run a triangle here where all you need is, you know, one guy to make a play there. But doesn't matter because this play I'm running it inside. I'm going to run it right up this gap here.
Offense when they go to training camp.
And for whatever reason, this guy thinks it's an option play, and this guy just can't get the rights fast enough. Bradford's not running the ball, bro. All right, chill out. You look like you're dancing all alone over there on the 50-yard line. No reason for that. He just gets a huge hole. I mean, he's gone.
To Ray Rice.
He gets a nice gain. Safety's eventually make the play.
Offense can't be stopped.
Big run.
Offense lines up here.
Here I like what the defense that was called. It didn't work. Big third down here. You know, 9 minutes left in the fourth. If I go up 2 here, that's a big hill for the Redskins to try and climb up. So they blitz 7. They just send the house. Everyone comes at me. If I ran the right play here, I probably would have had a touchdown. I thought they were going to be running a cover 2 sink. That's what I expected to come out of this. So as you see here, I have Scott faking the slant, going outside. Simpson doing the in. And then my tight end going out there. So we'll see.
3rd and 3.
Play get called. Pitta goes out. He's covered pretty well. They blitz 6, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they blitz 6. This guy's not being covered. So if he were to run, if he just ran a slant, this guy would have been wide open. I see him open. I see the blitz. My line picks it up pretty well. I have that second to throw. I hit him coming off just as he's turning around. I wish he was still going because he probably wouldn't have touched him. But he kind of shields off with his body so that defender can't make the play.
And he makes the catch
just a couple extra yards, and that's a big third down for the
marker.
Ravens. Here's a play that'll live in infamy for Ravens Nation over here. 8:24 left. Up 7. First down. We're going to run the clock out here. We're going to just run, pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock. Hopefully get up by 2 touchdowns, and if not, a field goal, up 2 scores, and hopefully we could run it to like 4 or 5 minutes left. Or the Ravens are going to have the Redskins have to do some miraculous things to come back. So we just have a simple run here. You know, we have 2 good blocking tight ends here. Fullback. There's no one's kidding what we're doing. They got no one in this gap though. This is going to get pushed out here. These 3 guys should be able to shield that off. These 2 guys should be able to shield him off. And as you see here, exactly what happens. We're running right at that gap that's open. Exactly what happens. This guy blitzes. Don't know where he's going. Look at that. We can get a first down, run some more clock
Take
out.
the hand off now.
Pierce gets a fucking huge hit here. Drops the ball. I'll replay it for you guys so you can see my misery. Big hit.
Now 1st and 10. Pierce is going to take the handoff now. Ball is out.
And he fumbles that ball. Redskins pick it up. Huge turnover, huge momentum shifter. That changed the game. Now we talked about this linebacker zone here. Dangerous if someone gets behind it, especially considering the play I ran where I brought this safety up, and this safety didn't quite adjust to get there in time. He was a little quick calling it. So as you see, he gets behind that yellow zone, wide open. He just let him loose. This guy's all the way over here. He's got a nice lane to run up. Until eventually gets caught. That's a big play for the Redskins, right? There's a big third down here, 3rd and inches, 7 minutes left to go. And now here's my issue with this play. I want everyone jamming receivers. I got receivers jammed. For whatever reason, I hit in the button 1,000 times. That guy won't jam him. So he's getting a free. He's getting off the line free. I'm sending people. I'm blitzing big. He, however, beats his man coverage. This guy's still jammed on the line. He's not getting off. This guy just got off the line. So that's 2 great jams, which is what I wanted to do to this guy and this guy. But for whatever reason, they won't jam him. Whether he wasn't get jammed, but I wanted this receiver here. He makes the in cut. He gets open. Just as he's about to hit him. If he would have jammed him, that would have been the extra quarter second I needed to make the sack. He doesn't jam him. He gets open. Another big game on 3rd down for the Redskins. Here the Redskins just try to run a screen. I'm just playing quarters deep. I want them to use as much time as possible to get a touchdown if they are. I don't want to give up the easy touchdown. And see, I'm sending them. I want blitzes. I want sacks. I want this game to drag as long as it can go on here. Or time to run out as long as it can go on here. So if they do score or are held to a field goal, I have time to hold the ball and either run out the clock or score and end the game with little time left. They try and run a screen here. McPhee here, great 3-4 D end, gets in there, sifts through traffic, makes the play.
It's the grab.
Just kidding. But Webb can get it.
Gains 5. And up in the back.
Now here is something that's been killing us. The drags across the middle. He just can't keep up with it.
Second down and 5.
He just don't know what he was doing. He gets killed there. He shouldn't have been playing down on him anyway. And that cut out. I'm not in the greatest formation here for the run that's called against me. But it's good enough. And the safety should have made the play, but you get the corner here, or the wide receiver here, making a rare 2 blocks.
Gain sets them up here on this play.
Takes this guy out. He almost makes the play, but he just outruns him. And safety here, though, he shouldn't outrun this safety. He's fast. He's really made this play, but he gets caught by this linebacker, the wide receiver here, who knocked this cornerback down. So instead of him dragging around and making this play, no gain or 1 gain, he also blocks Elam. So the receiver blocks 2 guys.
To secure the handoff.
For a touchdown.
Finds the sacred side.
Good play by the Redskins. So now the situation is this. It's tied. 6 minutes in the 4th. Anyone's game. I fumbled it to go up by 2. So instead they took it down the field. And they scored. They had put a good drive together. Pretty good passing game. And so now I'm trying to go down the field, waste all these 6 minutes, and get a game-ending score. So as we see here, they're trying to stop the run. I have almost 300 yards rushing at this point. They're trying to stop it. So I figure, run the play action, get hit on that corner route.
Play action fake, looking
and
to throw.
He's open on that. Throw it over the top of the linebacker. And he gets it there. 2 plays later, I ran for 3 yards. Now I'm trying to throw again, so I'm trying to play the run. You see probably all these guys dropped in yellow zones. When it comes to zone, you just got to find the hole. This guy runs. He's supposed to do a comeback. He runs right into the hole. I give him the ball. He gets it. And he's going to hit this hole. You got 2 fullbacks there. He takes it. Good blocks. He finds the hole. He gets it. And here's a 2nd and 9. Trying to do a play action here and get a nice long pass off. You can see he covers it very well, though.
Time is a factor.
Luckily, that guy didn't go for me. He goes for the running back on the play action.
Play action.
I roll out. I got guys chasing me here. And it's man-to-man. I really don't want to risk this throw because the guy undercuts it and takes a pick 6. I just don't want to risk that. I'm going to see if anyone gets open. Scramble. No one's going to get open.
Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Take the smart move there.
Much time left.
Here's a play here that kills me here.
Come up with a stop
Pitta.
to maintain the time.
Going in route. He's open. Give it to him. Drops the ball though. He had it. He took a good hit, but he should have caught that. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. I just take the field goal. I go up 3 with 2 minutes left in the game. Big 3rd down here for the Redskins. Need to convert this. They toss it on the in and out. He gets stripped though, and he doesn't get the catch. Now we got a big 4th down coming up for the Redskins. I wasn't able on this play. Big 4th down. They need this. I'm sending the house. I'm trying to end the game right here. I'm going to risk the big play. I want the game over. I'm sending everybody. I wanted to come up and use or press this guy. while I was in the house. I didn't have time to do it. He got it off. So this was really the only threat. Everyone else is getting pressed pretty good here. And we'll see.
Offense lines up here.
Calls the play. This guy seems open, but this guy will probably be able to recover and get to him. He's covered pretty good. He's covered pretty good. He has the out route here, possibly. He can hit. But as we'll see in another second, he was about a half second too late. This guy makes his cut. He gets open, and the game continues.
Gun formation. He fires it in there tight.
Here's a heartbreaker for Ravens fans as well.
Situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
They try and run the sweep. They run it twice so far this game. I don't see it coming. They run it.
This play.
He gets it. He gets the edge. Ferguson misses the tackle. Webb got knocked down, but he's up again. Webb comes in for the play. Hits him hard. He fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds.
That short pass play picked up.
Now, we got 15 seconds left. Time ticking. They have 2 timeouts still. They get a touchdown, they win this game. I'm trying to hold them to a field goal at this point or force a turnover.
6.
As we'll
It's
see in
now
this play.
2nd down and 4. He'll fire it.
They run this. They think he's open. That's a linebacker covering. He jumps in front. And, ooh, he drops that interception. That's a game-ending interception right there. Got to pick that off, buddy. Heartbreaker for sure there, too. That's 2 potential turnovers thwarted.
The left. Oh, that could have been. Redskins come to the line of scrimmage.
Next play here.
2 timeouts to.
He goes to pass it. He gets hit right as he passes it. He almost jumps this route and picks it off as well. Look at that. I don't know how he doesn't get that ball or he doesn't get sacked.
Play with.
That ball goes right through him because he gets stuck into that block and he stops him here. 7 seconds, timeout called. Everyone's panicking. He needs to just get a playoff call timeout if he doesn't get the touchdown. If he gets a touchdown, game over.
Heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen here?
On first down.
This guy cuts in. He's open right at the 1-yard line.
Jumps up
Catches it, gets hit, breaks
the
tackle,
grab.
gets hit again, and 2 seconds left. They get a call a timeout. Close. That came down to inches right there. They hit the field goal, and here we go into overtime. Big 3rd down, trying to convert on overtime here. Rice is going to get the ball. Block is good so far. Rice gets a nice hole, cuts it in, falls forward. He hesitated in the hole there a little bit. Here we go.
Trying to beat the play clock.
Get the play off. Open. Drops the ball. Didn't even get hit. Just drops. Drops. Killing us. Throws the ball. Pitta. Or I'm sorry, Scott gets the first. Things are rolling quick here. Then we get delayed. We got a 3rd down and 11. In overtime. First possession of the game.
Mounting a serious drive.
Hopefully one of those gets route. Hopefully they're only running 2 deep.
11.
It's man with 2 deep, it looks like. They got X is solo here. Don't see that tight end, that extra safety there. He just runs forward, doesn't even make room for the ball, and it's intercepted. And that's no good right there. And he's spinning out of bounds. Everyone dives around him.
Morris is in the backfield. Single back set. 3rd and 4.
Redskins getting ready to throw on 3rd down.
The Redskins get
he gets it over the middle. A drag over the middle. Gets him. That linebacker doesn't make a play for whatever reason.
2nd down and 10.
Drops back to pass. Gets that drag over the middle again. Repeating factor in this game.
In the slot.
And that's it right there. First option of the game. RG3 runs it in for a touchdown, and that's game over. It was a great game on both sides of the ball. Very fun to watch. Ravens fans obviously disappointed at the end. But overall, great game. Over 300 yards rushing on the Ravens side. RG3 threw 1 pick. Bradford threw 2, I want to say. Overall, it was a great game. Thanks for watching Instant Classic Ravens Game Rewind. Any future great games we'll be breaking down in the future, and if you'd like to have some tape broken down, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and go Ravens.